refrigerator 532 series. The complaint is that the door, when you close the door, see, the door doesn't close all the way, so you have to press it all the time, like here. So it goes to the bottom of the hinge. Subzero has a spring just like this, so pull it out and you can see it's broken in the bottom. So we will be replacing this spring now. So we have two screw holding shield, which also those screws are holding the right there, the spring. So springs come out. It's completely broken. And guess we have to lift the door. We have to lift the door in order to get this hinge out. So at this point I had to stop recording because customer came and she's a nice lady, was talking about weather and politics, all of this stuff. But anyway, I couldn't remove the spring because customer did some renovation, remodeling, and construction guys, they put a new floor without removing the refrigerator, so the floor was high here. Actually, in a perfect world, it should be super easy. You remove two screws which are holding the spring. You pull spring toward yourself, the left side of it, you pull it toward yourself on the 45-60 degree, and the right side where it goes to, inside of the shaft goes inside of the spring. There is a hole there, and that part should drop down easily. You put a new spring in, push it back, and put two screws back, and good to go. But I wasn't that lucky. I had to remove three screws from the top hinge, and I had to pull out the door, lift it, and don't forget that when you lift it, you have to lift it through that middle hinge which is holding the shaft. The shaft actually is attached to the door. When you lift it, you also had to make sure that the spring is in the right angle, so you're lifting it at the same time from the hinge and from the spring. So you need two technicians for this repair. So in my case, I was there, I took everything apart, I had the part with me, so I just took a risk and I did it, and I'm glad I didn't do the video, otherwise it's gonna be a very annoying video what I went through with that hinge. But if you're owner, you definitely need, unless if you have a nice floor and it's a lower than what I had and the spring drops down, you can replace it yourself. It's like anybody can do this repair. But if the floor is high, then you need professional repair technicians. And I had to lift the door, remove this spring in the same time while I was holding the door with my left hand, and I removed the spring, and then I lift the door. I prepared new spring. Again, I lifted the door, put it through the hinge, and I prepared spring on the bottom of it. So anyway, uh, so that's how it was done. Otherwise, make sure before ordering the part, if you're a technician, make sure that your floor allows you when you're coming back with the part. Otherwise, customer will not be happy when you come to customer and it's like, oh, I need to come back, I cannot do it myself. And be careful if you put it in the wrong direction, or if the door drops, it might break the shaft and you might need the new parts and after that.